I think it's so difficult to get all of me in the camera. I'm so tall. Alrighty. So we'll start with arms up. Good inhale and stretch your arms up. And then we'll exhale, reaching down. Inhale into a straight back. And back up. Another good inhale and stretch. And exhale, reaching down to the floor or your legs. And inhale into a straight back. And up again. And then you'll go down with one arm and up with the other, looking up at that arm and reaching down with the other arm. Take a good inhale and exhale, trying to extend that stretch. And then to the other side. Another good inhale and exhale, trying to extend the stretch. And back up. From here, we'll take our shoulders up towards the ears. And relax back down. And again, shoulders up. And relax. And one more, shoulders up. And relax. And now keeping your shoulders horizontal, just let one ear fall towards the shoulder. You don't need to use your hand, just let gravity do the work. Take a good deep breath in. And on the exhale, try to relax further. Trying to keep your shoulders even. And just breathe. Okay, and then we'll go to the other side. Again, try to keep the shoulders parallel and let gravity do the work. And just focus on good breathing. And now head back up, bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Make sure your hips are somewhat forward so your back isn't hyperextended. And now place your hands on the left clavicle area. So you're kind of pressing over and down and look up into the left, or up into the right, I'm sorry, in opposite direction. So if you're pressing slightly away from where your chin's going, you'll probably feel it right here. This muscle that attaches from around your jawbone to the clavicle, or to the collarbone. And just take a few good breaths. And to the other side. Alrighty, and from there, we'll go into chair pose. So you're trying to make parallel lines from your fingertips to your shoulders, parallel with your knee to the ankle. So that's the goal. Ears between the arms. And bring your palms together and place one elbow on the outside of the quad, trying to keep your elbows lined up with each other. And come back forward, and elbow on the other side. And back forward. Now take your hands to the floor and step back into a plank. And from here we'll go into down dog. So try to line your ears with your elbows. Press your heels back and hips up. So imagine making a good triangle. And alternate bending your knees to get the calves stretched out. Both heels back, hips up. And we'll come into up dog. Oosh. You're interfering with my up dog. And from here we'll go into child's pose. Really try to stretch those arms up and grip the floor. And then we'll come up into tabletop. And inhale into cat pose. Take another good inhale. Exhale into cow pose. Ow. You took my thing. All right, from here, we'll take, keeping your glutes up in this pose, we'll just take the right shoulder towards the floor. And you can reach up with your left arm if you want to. And back up. And now we'll take the left shoulder to the floor. Keeping the hips up and reach forward with the right arm. And back up. Right, instead of child's pose, we're going to go into, I think it's called puppy pose. Sorry, Goose is undoing my pigtails. Alrighty, so instead of going into the normal child's pose and sitting back, we're keeping the hips up and bringing the chest towards the floor. And so that can get more lats and the upper back. So you're trying to press your chest towards the floor, keeping the hips up. And then we'll come up from there and sitting back, we'll take our arms. So if you cross your arms this way, you're just bringing your palms, you're trying to tangle up your arms and bringing your palms together. You don't have to, you can just cross your arms and bring them as far as they want to go, regardless, whatever stretch you feel. If you can try to bring your palms together. But just do what's comfortable. Don't overdo this one. If you need more of a stretch, you can bring your elbows up. But again, don't force it. Just take it to where you feel the stretch. Ow, Goose, I don't need your help with this. It's all about you. Yay, I get a slobbery squirrel in the face. Alright, and from here we'll do the same thing, but we'll switch with the other arm on top. So you'll cross the other arm on top, and the same thing, just kind of bring them together. If you can bring the palms together. And if you want more of a stretch than that, you can bring the elbows up. This gets the shoulders and the upper back. Ow. And then release from that. And you can stay like you are. I'll just turn around to demonstrate. You're just taking your fists together in the back, trying to press your fists together. If that's easy, you can reach for the elbows. Or you can bring your palms together, straighten your arms, and reach back and sort of up. And then from this pose, you can reach towards the floor behind you and bring the chest forward and head up. Or you can come up on your heels for that one and bring your hips up too. Either one of those. So you can take it to here, or you can just keep it here. Both are good. This one just gets a little more quads. And focus on that good breathing. And we'll sit back down. We'll go back into tabletop. Another cat pose. Good inhale, and exhale into cow pose. And let's go back down to puppy pose, so keeping the hips up and chest towards the floor. Back up into tabletop. Now we'll go back into down dog. Heels back, hips up. Alternate the knees to get the calves stretched out. And come up with the right leg. We'll bring it through to pigeon pose. So try to keep your hips parallel to each other. And then we'll reach for the floor, or you can stack your fist and place your forehead on top of your fist, or reach forward. If you want to, you can take your hands behind your head to get a little bit more lat stretch. And now we'll come up to our elbows and straighten the back leg so that you're up on the toes, on your left toes. You'll press against your left toes and your elbows. And kind of stretch out that left hip flexor. And relax the left leg, torso up. And if you want to, you can bring that left foot up, but don't force it. Someone's dog is crying. All right, from there we'll go back into down dog. Up with the left leg and bring it through the pigeon. Try to keep those hips parallel to the floor and reach forward. You can stack your fist again, rest your forehead on your fist. You can extend your arms, or you can take your arms behind your head. I'm surprised Goose isn't whining too. He doesn't seem to notice the other dog. And then we'll come up to our elbows and straighten the right leg. Press against the right toes and your elbows, trying to stretch out the right hip flexors. And relax the right leg, torso up. And if you want to, you can bend the right leg, just don't force it. Okay, and then we'll go back into tabletop. And from here, we'll go out with the right leg. Place that foot wherever it's comfortable. And then we'll go up with the left arm. We'll you can lower your elbows towards the floor.
Is that Goose?
Huh?
Is that Goose?
No, Goose doesn't even know. His dog is it.
I don't know. My dogs are sleeping.
I'm surprised Goose isn't going crazy hearing it though. He doesn't seem to even notice. Yeah, I guess he just thinks it's on TV or something. Well, it is. Alright, and then come back up into tabletop. And we'll take the left leg out to the left side. And from there, we'll take the right arm up. And now take that right shoulder towards the floor, reaching for the left foot. Back up. I'll bring the left leg up and back, and then take it across to the other side, wherever it feels comfortable, and then you'll just lower your elbows towards the floor. Okay, and then back into tabletop. Go for another cat pose. Good inhale. Exhale into cow pose. And sit back. And move into butterfly pose. And then you'll just lean forward with it if you can. And from there, we'll bring the legs out and place your arms behind you and chest forward and look up. Take some good inhales and exhales. And if you want to, you can go down to your elbows. And from here, we'll go all the way to the floor. Right, with your palms at your hips, wrists on the floor. Try to keep your wrists on the floor and take your hands overhead like you're making a snow angel. Take a good inhale at the top and exhale like you're sinking. Try to relax your feet. And again, inhale. Exhale like you're sinking. And bring your arms out to the side. Both knees up. Feet about shoulder width apart, close to the hips. And then just let both knees fall to the right. And if you can, put your right foot on top of your left thigh. legs almost like they are, you're just gonna bring your left knee up and pull it towards your chest. Your right foot's still over it. Okay, and both heels back to the floor. Arms out, you'll take both knees to the left and place your left foot on top of the right quad. And then bring your right knee up, keeping the left foot over it. And bring that right quad towards your chest. And both heels back to the floor. Try to bring your heels close to your hips and pressing through your heels. Try to lift your hips up. If you can, try to reach for your heels. And while pressing through your heels and hips up, try to bring your shoulders closer together. You can you can clasp your hands together behind your back if you can, and just press through the heels, not the toes. Ow, goose. Why do you like yours so much? And then back down. Okay, and both legs out. Now just bring your left knee towards your chest. And switch right knee towards the chest. I've been stretching this whole time, and all of a sudden Goose has to play right now. Alright, and now both knees towards the chest. And rock side to side. Ow. And both legs out, and then we'll roll up to the top. Cross your legs. And come up into tabletop. And then we'll go out with your feet on each side of the mat. We'll get into down dog and walk it up into a slow roll up to the top. And shoulders up, back, down, hips under shoulders, and that's it. Good job.